So, part three on this relationship series, and I don't know how many parts there'll be, and we're just going to keep working on it until we get to a place where there's some great value. We have many types of covenant relationships, right? We have a relationship with our Father God. We have a relationship with our spouses. We have a relationship with our children. We have relationships with the people that we love in our life, our friends, our associates, people from our churches, people from our community. We have these different levels of relationships, and our whole goal has got to be connection. And connection happens because we let them know what's going on inside of us without blaming them for what's going inside of us. You see, kingdom confrontation is something we're going to spend a lot of time talking about in the future. It's a vital component because in a world where we are truly free, things are going to happen. Things are going to be said. Things are going to be misunderstood. Things are going to break down. Things are going to get twisted. And if we don't learn how to honorably confront each other in a way that protects the love in our relationship, then our relationships are only good when everything is just right. And that's just not real. It's not always going to be just right. We live in a world where things happen. So how do we do that? The concept is being able to stay honorable in the way you communicate what's going on inside of you. In other words, the ability to say, I feel when this is going on, and I need to feel safe when this is going on. And so instead of saying, you make me feel, you say, I feel blank. I need to feel blank when we move forward from this. And so instead of saying, you're the cause of this, or you're such a jerk, or adding a name or a brand to it that ends up inflicting more damage, typically we just can't resist the temptation of launching another grenade because you hurt me, I want to hurt you back. I don't know why that is the case. I don't know why we feel better when we inflict damage on the person that inflicted damage on us, but it's very common. But it's one of the greatest problems in our world. How do we stay honorable when dishonor has occurred? And so a major component of creating this intimacy, into me you see relationship is our willingness to not blame them for our emotions, let them know what's going on inside in a way that they can then process it. Now, you need to be strong enough that they may not handle it the way you want it to. They may not respond. This isn't a trick. You don't do it to get a result. You do it because vulnerability creates strong relationships, and you want to act honorable. You want to act as if unto the Lord. You want to do it because it's the right thing, not because you're trying to, if this, then that. If I do this, will you do this? This is not you do it because of something you can gain. You do it because of something that you want to give. You want to give honor. You want to build a great, tight, solid relationship. So if the person doesn't respond the way you want to, what are you going to do? I would say you're going to have to say it again, pray about it, or take some time and let them absorb. Some people are not going to be able to handle your transparency. They're not going to be able to handle what you said. They may need a day, a 2, 3, a week. I don't know. But all we're going to do is let them see into our heart. And if they don't respond to what's going on in our heart, it means that the relationship doesn't mean that much to them. And if the relationship doesn't mean that much to them, then maybe we need to adjust our relationship, right? Because how someone responds to your vulnerability is evidence of the depth of their love for your relationship. Now, if you're dealing with what I would call a powerless person or someone that acts like a victim and you be vulnerable, they're more than likely just going to slap it around and say, oh, you're such a baby, oh, grow up, oh my God, grow a backbone, what's your problem? And you're going to have to explain to them that I am really working to express what's going on inside of me so that we can have a deeper relationship. If that's not your desire, then I'll retract my statements and we'll just move on from a different level of relationship. If you're not interested in coming to a place where we have a deep, solid, vulnerable, protected, honoring relationship, then let's not waste our time. But if you are interested in that, then I would ask you to look at what I'm saying here, try to understand it, feel it, absorb it. You don't need to own. It's not your fault. I'm showing what's going on inside of me, but I'm asking you to look at it. And if you look at it and you feel there's some validity, then maybe we can discuss that and talk about how we can make some adjustments in our behaviors that honor the connection in the relationship. I really, I just couldn't share with you a greater breakthrough that's happened in my life when I realized that protecting the love in my relationships is one of my greatest honors, because I'm doing it as if unto the Lord. And in fact, my pastor said a while back that in heaven there is no conflict. So one of the greatest gifts I can give to my Father is to act honorably when dishonor comes upon me. That instead of rebelling and acting with anger and haste, I can absorb, let people know what's going on inside of me without insult and accusation and being offensive. And I can show honor to my God, because when we get to heaven, we won't have this opportunity. There will be no conflict. There will be no kingdom confrontation. Everything's going to be awesome. So one of the great gifts we can give back to our Father is how we handle dishonor in this world. And so if you think about it, it's really an incredible situation. It's an incredible opportunity to show love to our Father, to show love to the people we're dealing with, and break through, work through, to be committed to protecting the connection and honoring our freedoms. I hope that helps. We'll talk more soon. Love you.